Hey guys, how's everyone doing? So I wanted to give you guys a real world update on what kind of miles per gallon you can expect in the CRV here. And if you know, I have the gas version, so it's not the hybrid. And so I just took a trip, so I want to go over exactly what I got and what you guys can expect in real world, because a lot of times whatever is on the sticker is not what you actually get in a real world driving. My trip consisted of going from Northern California and driving up to Tahoe, which has a lot of elevation change. So I'll go over what my gas mileage was going there and then what it was coming home too, so you can see the difference. And on this trip I had a full cargo load and I had 5 passengers in it too, so you get an idea. So let me go ahead and get started and share exactly what I got. So here's what it is when I got to Tahoe. So if you can see there, it got 28.4 miles per gallon, and most of that is going uphill. If you've ever been to Tahoe, you know it's a lot of elevation. So driving uphill for most of the way, AC on, 5 passengers with a lot of cargo inside, a couple suitcases, and that's what I got. So pretty decent mileage. And again, this is the non-hybrid. So if you guys are looking for the gas, this is exactly what I got here. So not too bad. And this car has 16,000 miles on it, so it's pretty well broken in. And it's kind of what I expected. It was getting like 30 on the way up here, but then when you get up the freeway and start climbing, it's kind of what you expect from a 4-cylinder, fully loaded with cargo in it too. So let me go ahead and share exactly, and this is on the return trip home, is what I got. So after driving hundreds of miles to get back home, I'll show you here, and this is what I averaged, and I filled it up before I left too. So 34.5. So it's pretty good mileage, and again, that's all the way coming back down, but contrary to going up there, it's a lot of downhill and then getting on the freeway. But it's pretty good, 34.5. So I would say average about 30, 31 for this whole trip. So it's not horrible, it's not the best. You know, it's a small engine, but again, it was 5 passengers inside and a lot of luggage. There's 2 full-size suitcases, cases of water, things like that. So added a lot, but we're pretty happy with it. If you guys are looking for something in the 40s on average, I would definitely say go a hybrid. Would probably be a better way to go. But the gas one, that seems to be the limit, because I babied it coming home, and you get 34.5 with a lot of downhills. I mean, if you're looking for 38 to 40, it'd either have to be a really flat all the way out and not having a car fully loaded either. So overall, we are happy with it. It gets pretty good mileage, but like I said, I think the next step, if you're looking for something better than this from Honda, I would say go hybrid. The hybrid CRV I see get in the 40s. Which is exceptional. We almost went that route, but we don't drive a whole bunch, so this one works fine for us. But again, if you guys are in the market for a vehicle and want something that gets 40 on the average, I would definitely say go hybrid, because this gas motor will not get you there unless it's like the perfect scenario, no AC on, flat, 1 passenger, I mean that kind of scenario. So again, just wanted to share my real world driving results with you, because that was one of the first trips we've really taken in this. So it's great, definitely better than the MDX we had as far as gas mileage, of course. But again, just want to share that with you guys. Hope it helps you out if you're in the market for one. Again, hybrid's the way to go if you're looking for the optimal miles per gallon, and they have plenty of power as well. So again, hope everyone's doing good, having a great day out there. I appreciate it, and I'll catch you guys in the next video. Thanks again, everybody.